Well, yeah, so probably for some of you this feels like this was a shorter OARC than other events, but in fact we had just as much, if not more content than other times, but we do have an AGM coming up. Details on that in a minute from Dinesh. I just wanted to say I hope you enjoyed these 2 days. I certainly have. There were some really fascinating discussions and some great talks, great insight, and a slight shift into, I would say, not the regulatory, but some really interesting interfaces of DNS and the real world, as I call it. And I find that really, really useful, and especially makes OARC even more relevant from a community perspective. Anyway, thanks for coming here. Thanks for coming to Prague. Again, one more OARC, and again, it's always the DNS. We know that for a fact, even more so than ever. Want to thank our sponsors and patrons, VeriSign, ISC, Verkara, and CZNIC and NetNode for helping in the sidelines. Thank you very, very much. Want to say some special thanks to the staff. You don't realize this was really a like a duck event. It was very calm on the surface, but there was some furious paddling going on underwater. We pulled it off, and I think it worked really good. Thanks for the AV team and Matt, Rebecca, Mike, Dinesh, everyone, Steve on remote. This was and Jerry, of course, and this was pretty hectic at some points, but I don't think you noticed it, which is great. OARC's program committee, thank you for putting a really fantastic program and for the speakers for all the submissions and the talks. Really good stuff. I really think I'm looking forward for the feedback. Remember the survey, which is here. There's a QR code, so you don't have to click or scan or whatever. And do remember to sign into our Mattermost platform. I saw quite a few new signups here these last couple of days. For those of you who are not already on the Mattermost platform, remember it's not only for the members. There's open channels. It's where all the fun stuff happens. And yeah, just please get on there. The survey, remember the survey? And thanks for voting for the polls. That was also very useful to be able for the PC to rate the talks. Our mascot, well, we have another mascot this time, but we have a permanent mascot. That's Olifant. We're on Mastodon. We try to post all our social updates there as well, you know, keeping things open and I would say unencumbered by any commercial interests. And future events, we've got OARC 44, 3 months away. Yeah, I know, it's like tomorrow. Atlanta, just after NANOG 93. Call for papers is already open. You can already go and start, you know, submitting stuff. And of course, you're more than welcome to go back to your organization. And if you're not already a member, please consider supporting OARC, either by becoming a member or offering sponsorship or patrons for the upcoming events. Bloop. So last word, thanks to the OARC members, of course, for making this possible, for helping OARC be a thing. For the wider community for showing up at our events, for making this the premier DNS event. I mean, I would say the only DNS event there is really in the industry, if we go from the basis that DNS and domain names are slightly different. Thanks for the program committee once again, to the board for keeping, you know, OARC on the right line, all our speakers, and all the various operations team. And finally, also thanks to the RIPE NCC for letting us ride along with them this time again, for making it possible for us to be in Prague. So thank you very, very much. I hope you had a great social last night. I hope the extra hour of sleep was valued. I certainly used it this morning. And we see you next time, hopefully in Atlanta, if not some other conference. Thank you very much.
So before you all leave, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Yes, he was right. We were like paddling ducks, but hopefully none of you noticed. I'd just like to say a very special thank you to both Suzanne Wolf and John Todd from the PC, who will be retiring because they've from the PC this time after this. Because they've termed out. But thank you very much, and I'd like us all to show our appreciation for them. Yeah, so it's the PC who bring you the content. I mean, we just support them, so it's really the PC who do this work. I'd also like to say that PC nominations will be starting soon. The email address will be pc2025@dns-oarc.net, so anyone who's interested. A lot of the PC members are here, so if you're interested in becoming a PC member, do have a chat with them about the responsibilities and how much time it will take as a PC member and what your responsibilities will be on the floor, so to speak. But yeah, so that's the end of that.